And welcome back to the round table yet again. We're continuing now from the last gumshoe-ish.
Yes, we are. Where did he say we needed to go? It was either the
Guard station.
Either the guard station or criminal affairs.
Wait, what?
Yes,
Criminal
it was.
affairs? Damn it! I thought he was.
Yeah, well.
Nope, that doesn't. Wait, so.
Oh.
Well, then we go to Edgeworth, I guess. Or detention center.
Yeah, here he is, having a good cry.
He's having a good cry. Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Ah!
What was that?
Sir, that's
Right?
what I'm
Sir,
saying.
that's what I'm saying. Me, a perpetrator? I'd say I was the perpetrator against, sir. That's what I'd say. I don't know who that... Oh, it's him! Of course. Hi! Greetings, sir! Wait, I know who you are. Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir. Officer Meekins. So you're a guard here at the detention center? No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir. Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report? No, sir. How should I say this?
Wait, he isn't... Is he? You, Officer Meekins, you didn't, did you?
Perpetrator Officer Meekins reporting, sir!
My ears.
What? What?
Now, this is an unexpected turn of events.
Oh.
Well, let's see.
Sir! I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Sir!
I can hear you. Oh, I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins.
I had some business that day, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir. So, normally there's a guard at the evidence room? That's right, sir. Because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. No, the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall.
Marshall?
Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir. A suspicious person. Yeah!
What the heck is this guy doing?
So what happened then? After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center.
How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask what happened to your hand? Sir, there was no one to bandage me, sir.
Maybe he just saluted too hard and his hand got injured.
Oh. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir.
A bandage on his hand, just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first, tell us how you hurt your hand.
What?
Well,
Okay.
first things first. About your hand, did that happen during the course of the crime?
Well, you see, sir,
I will murder you.
Don't you think you should just confess? But sir, but there was nothing I could do!
Nothing you could do?
Sir, to tell you the truth, though, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir. And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious.
The next thing you knew, you were,
Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence, sir. All alone. Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared. What? Then when I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir. Oh, the shock! Oh, the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt?
The victim's body disappeared. I think we might as well have a trial for the murder of my ears.
Oh, God. Isn't that bad?
Well, no.
Okay, good.
I'm just in character, man. Just in character.
Alright. That's some story.
And the victim. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right?
Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as a perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim!
I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive at all that.
Ah, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that.
Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman?
Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he leans heavily on the total stranger side.
So, you didn't know him?
Sir, I work in a tiny department devoid of lights or other creature comforts.
What?
I'm an otaku! I don't know any detectives!
That explains it.
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him? Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir. None. Nor do I have any recollection of killing him, sir.
At least someone around here is as confused as I am.
More confused.
More confused.
And
More confused.
What?
And now...
Presenting the knife. Not
Yes.
that knife. The other one.
But double knife, double wield. Officer Meekins, this is for you. Catch.
I'm scared of knives, sir.
It's okay. I just wanted you to look.
That's it, sir. Last night, sir. That's the one. I was an apple, sir, in my dream, sir, and I was being peeled. On second thought, you don't have to look at the knife.
He's overreacting to the knife, but I guess he's been through a lot. How about
No, you
wrenches?
can't give it to him. Well, you can,
how about I spray him in the face?
but turn the blood.
Revenge. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this?
I'm sorry, sir. Really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgeworth, sir. He's passing the buck, Mr. White.
Takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgeworth. Well, keep on.
Hey, why do you have that? That's...
From the day it was taken at the prosecutor's office.
The day that Detective Goodman's body was found in the trunk. So this means I'm a free man, innocent. If this is a dream, sir, then I hope I never wake up.
If this is a dream, you'd better wake up right now. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? Nope. It's highly unlikely, but could you take a look at this? No.
Maybe you can talk to him about the knife.
Whoops. About the other knife?
No, I mean like the.
This
Yeah, I'm
you.
scared of knives, sir. Oh, it's not
All
oh,
knives.
It's the exact same. Great.
Nope.
Thought you
That
could
is-
talk to him about stabbing people.
Let's see. Presumably, he might have been. No, he wasn't involved in that. Well, my cursor isn't anywhere near that even. What was your suggestion?
Just talking to him again if there's a new option. Oh, okay, that is not. Wait, but what now? Are we now going back to the office with Marshall?
I suppose so. Let's see, just gonna try this last thing.
Oh. Do you think you could take a look at this? Hey, that's it, sir. That's it. That's it. It's what? My head was a blank until this very moment. But sir, now I remember. I remember, sir.
You mean you remember what happened?
Correct. That card was the cause of it all. This ID card? Exactly, sir. That's exactly it. Nothing could be more exact. Nothing.
I'd better pry into this one a little deeper. How?
Oh, what?
Just how do I pry deeper?
By talking to him now. New option, probably.
Yes, I'm the dum-dum.
There, crime details.
Can you tell me what it is that you remembered?
Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman, who was in the evidence room.
And that's why you thought he looked suspicious.
So, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card. Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far. That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you!
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me! What? Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now. So I whooped and leapt at him!
Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him.
Do unto to others before they do unto you! They own my own father's words, sir! What happened then? Well, sir, everything went right. When I awoke, I was here.
Right. Reason for arrest?
So, Officer Meekins, why was it that they arrested you?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know. Now, Officer Meekins didn't know Detective Goodman. And the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime didn't show his ID card. In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
What she said.
Oh. Why? Sorry. And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died. That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines. Huh? But you still ended up here. They told me that I had to be him. That it had to be him, sir. Wait, what? That it had to be him? They told me that it had to be him. Oh, on that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said.
But you don't remember the events clearly.
No, but the videotape is quite clear. Huh? Videotape? On the security camera! My crime, the crime I swore to stamp out. It's there, it's me, it's on tape.
And now it's on the internet. Forever.
And you waited until now to tell us this? I'm sorry, really sorry, sir. I'll hand over my badge. I don't deserve it.
No, thanks. I have my own. Well, guess we'd better go check out the crime scene.
Yeah, let's go.
Once more. Nope. Criminal affairs. No. Well,
Wait,
seems
what?
we got something.
Okay. Oh.
Well,
Hey, Mr. White. Look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk.
it's Police Chief Gant.
God, I forgot the voice again.
Hmm?
And you're sure this is all? You know what it means is, if there's anything missing. So I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat, pockets, hats. Under his seat cushion, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir.
The Chief of Detectives looks a little flustered.
Right on, my boy. How you been? Swim much?
Oh, Chief Gant, reporting for duty, sir.
Why are you saluting him, Mr. White?
I don't know.
Oh, this music.
The music commands me. Is Edgeworth going to be okay?
Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him. Sounds like an inquisition. What's an inquisition?
A very hard form of questioning or torture or something like that, I guess.
Oh.
I think.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year.
You mean the incident on Gourd Lake?
It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, White-o?
Von Karma.
A legend. He was undefeated in his 40-year career. But in court you fixed it, so he was caught for forging evidence.
Wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence.
In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say. Why, they do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it could be bad for Worthy. What?
Oh.
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf too, I mean.
There? Being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible. Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says.
What evidence is this?
No, I can't give away all our secrets just like that. And this is, in particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it.
I wasn't expecting much anyway.
You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets, can't stand them. But you know, it's a full-time job, just keeping the chief of detectives' trap shut. Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier. Huh? You saw that? Whoops!
I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Let's see.
How?
How discreetly? We talk about the SL9 case? I was wondering, could you take a look at this?
Ah, sorry, Wright. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go fight that guy who can't seem to sit still out there. The busy one.
Guy who can't sit still? Does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger. Well, what do you have to say about the blue badger? Could you take a look at this? No, same thing. He's through with the blue badger.
Wait, are we supposed to get more out of him?
I think maybe we're supposed to hit up Gumshoe first. And then...
Or can't we go to the evidence room now?
We'll see. Let's see. Evidence. Guard
There we
station.
go. Oh, come on, there's still no one there. Okay, we have to talk about it again.
Completely unguarded.
Completely unguarded guard station. Well, that's the police. No wonder someone could get murdered there.
Well then. Present him with my badge. Nope.
Maybe
Doesn't respect my authority.
The statue or whatever that is, the trophy. No, okay.
Nope. Take a look at this. It's a fine piece of
Furniture. Wait.
sculpture.
Nope.
Wondering about the ID? Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope. Sometimes it just does that. Let's see. Not that one, I guess. I spray him.
Nope. He
Nope.
doesn't like that. Bad doggy, bad.
No, no, no. Don't discipline me. No, no, no,
He doesn't
no,
want to talk
no,
about
no.
anything.
God damn it. Gosh darn it. Let's see, this one had at least this new little piece of info on it. No. No comment on that.
Oh, maybe you have to hit enter to activate the spray can.
I tried that, believe me.
Oh, you mean outside the screen?
Outside the screen.
Yeah, like now.
No, that brings me
Oh,
just to whatever I'm
oh
selecting.
right, okay.
Let's see, do you have anything new?
What about now? Oh, oh, sorry you had to see that. What exactly did the chief of police want you to do? Well, see over there? That's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can. So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here? Of course not. Well, except for this. What? You kept something? Sure, why not? It's not important. Didn't even finish writing it. It's the last item we bought, but it's only half complete. Last item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that just in case. Yay! Can be submitted to Chief of Police. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene.
Oh, wow, eh?
Well, let's see if anything changed with him.
Oh, finally.
Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor.
Well, I never thought the day would come, and why do you ask me for help? We only just met yesterday.
Well, I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room.
No, I don't.
Actually, I'm sorry. I did not need to investigate at all.
Why don't, please? Do I look like a selfish man?
Huh?
Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this.
Oh, hey, this detective's ID card, isn't it?
It's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks.
See you later. Something about that. Heh, looks pretty cool on my lapel, doesn't it? Just think a real ID.
Your lapel. You seem happy.
Lapel. I don't know how it's pronounced. Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl.
Yeah. Oh, she becomes a police investigator.
She becomes happy.
She becomes my enemy. What? Huh?
Can't have that.
Can't have that at all.
Well, move? No. Gotta examine it first.
Oops.
The evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Gant. Let's just walk in. Won't open.
Aha! The card reader is turned off. See?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my bambina sky so grey? Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why does it have to be him look for? Do you want to get shot? As you may have surmised, this here's my saloon.
And we're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeehaw! That card you got there on your chest. That's better than a badge in these parts.
Yeehaw!
Well, what you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres.
Well,
no
we have to
mind.
bribe him with food.
I guess. Might as well jump
Unless
right.
you want to see what he says if you don't give him the food first.
Might as well jump right to it. That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Star.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A filet steak lunch. I say.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to Officer Marshall. Alright, Bambino. You win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like.
He's willing to talk.
Very
Wow,
willing.
he just gobbled that up.
Yes,
Doesn't
quite
look like
loudly
the
right
type.
in front of us.
Oh.
What you say?
He doesn't look the type.
He's a wild one.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Oh, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I kept getting his name wrong and calling him meekly. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this. But since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look like it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know?
So, what were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Was getting drunk off my ass. Well, I reckon I was galloping down the highway on the back of my steed, Zippy.
Note, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
Named after the Mississippi. There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take the machines much. Kinda like that stewed broccoli they sneak in next to your steak, you know?
You can hide broccoli in brownies.
That's just evil.
But you won't notice it until it's too late.
So is it evil if you don't notice it being evil?
Apparently black beans work too. Miss Starr told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all sold on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
I don't understand these new Disney songs that you kids be singing out here.
Oh god.
That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right, the evidence transfers. Edgeworth was talking about that transfers too. Well, he's got a lot to say today.
Oh boy, it's so much.
I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they one of those tapes? On one of those?
I reckon they might be. You're the security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you got into the evidence room, you need an ID card. That's the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Look at them numbers, I don't understand a thing. So this is the ID card record.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case yet.
Mr. White, I saw a number on that record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing.
Well, our own ID card? That is very obvious.
Maybe. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from solved cases in this room. They're kept here under a presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, say? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for all cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed, forever, dead, kaput. Never to be reopened again, never to be reinvestigated, never to be loved again. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago.
Oh, show him Goodman's card. That is the number on the
Take
thing.
that.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground of the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, shows that ID card record again. And there it is, but only once. Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cars in the world.
So when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekins say?
So I entered the evidence room and asked the man to display his ID card.
So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did he do?
That's the thing! Suddenly he pointed a knife at me!
If he had his ID card then, why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. IDs of all who entered the evidence room on the 21st of February. ID card record added to the court record. I've got an ID. Have we what?
I mean, every number is there only once, but one number is there twice.
What's there? I didn't quite pay as much attention to the others.
What do you mean?
I know there was a...
I mean, yeah, the other cards, there's one number double, but the other ones are all only once on there.
I'm sure it will be brought up to us if it's important.
It probably will be, I suppose.
I've got an idea. I got a plan. We need a fire truck, a lot of hot sauce, 10 pieces of toilet paper, and a pair of rubber gloves, and a lot of luck. Now go, Emma.
Look at that.
Fetch.
Go on.
Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here.
Yeah, show it to him.
What? This one?
Yeah.
The sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
This is neither wild nor west here.
Aha! But that and these are two different things entirely.
I guess so. Oh, I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy.
Can we read more of this? There must be written more. Ah, there.
What was this thing anyway?
He wanted to write his ID. Bruce Goodman lost item report.
And it was something on the day of the murder. And the ID is 59... blah, blah, blah.
Well, he scribbled out the 9 because it's wrong.
Was he trying to write it upside down again with the SL9?
No, his real ID is 5'8" and not 5'9".
That 5'8". Ah, it's weird that we don't have the borrowed ID card.
Oh.
But whatever. The sheriff's back in the Wild West didn't play blah
We
blah.
already had that.
I only trust my right hand gun here. So who do I show this to?
Well, we can go into the evidence room.
Let's see, he doesn't say anything else. Let's enter into the unknown. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So, this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. White. You can't scare me.
Whoa! I am the Christmas ghost of past. I mean, I'm the ghost of Christmas past. Oh, damn, I fucked it up.
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard?
Why oh, please, do I look like a selfish man? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out.
Yeah, it's true. He told us to knock ourselves out and then knock you out.
So, Chief of Police Gant, will loan anyone $50? Even me?
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today.
Just for today.
Was for a day.
But guess what? You got permission from the chief, so now you're a boss for the day.
Gee, thanks.
First of all, you'll want to have this.
See, evidence room floor plans, scene of the stabbing of a detective at the PD. Added to the court record.
Oh, God, why am I so yawny?
Are you not entertained?
No, it's probably due to me forcing my way up in the morning, but at the same time going too late to sleep.
Yeah, sleep is very important.
So, Detective Gumshoe, your boss for the day?
That's right, it's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
It's lonely at the top. They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial.
In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation again.
I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal.
You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe.
Of course. I am a detective after all. Or am I? I don't remember anymore. Sometimes I just question everything about the universe. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open.
I'll always believe in Mr. Ashworth, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edgeworth is with the inquiry committee right now.
Yeah, that's right. They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the murder today.
Whoa, what was that? Oh, you hicked up.
I was simply reading what was
I know,
on the screen.
there was a blank. That was Discord probably. For the meetup.
Probably.
Yeah.
I see.
I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Ashworth just can't get away from that case.
That case.
Yeah, that case. The Aisle 9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Ashworth.
Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case.
Next time! Because this is all the time for this episode. So I hope you enjoyed it and thank you for watching, and as always, stay tuned for more.
And if you like what you see, like, subscribe, comment, and let a friend know.